I was in the stream, I had just changed the orientation, and then I lost it somehow. And the cat is here, and things are happening. And I'm a little bit late for my own stream. Why isn't this picking up anywhere? Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I don't see it anywhere. Here we are. Okay. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna try to change the thumbnail real quick. Just tested my own audio there. What is happening? Hi, if anyone's here, I lost my own live stream for a minute there, so I'm like trying to make this one that one. I look really sweaty. It's really hot up here. I did powder today, but it is what it is now. I'm stuck on. I'm a little closer than usual because I'm gonna be probably swatching a lot of lipsticks. So, Kitty, you're gonna have to stop. And I'm gonna have to snooze my ring camera. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think there's anybody here right now, but like, for the future, I apologize. Okay. My goodness. Alright, I'm changing the description real quick. I really want to just like start this live stream over, but that's not how this works. Alright. I have my thumbnail. I have slightly an altered description. You need to stop and let me do this, okay? I fed you downstairs. He knows. He knows. I haven't decided. I haven't figured out how to train it out of him yet. I don't know what's in it for him, like why he enjoys like talking over me. But he's my child. Okay. As soon as I make sure this is working and that people can hear me, I will be set. And I will start what this is supposed to be about. Be set. Right. I'm gonna be able to hear myself in the stream for a second. So let me officially start. It's been like 3.5 minutes. I got a new shirt that says we're all mad here, so I did a fun makeup look today. Oh, I want to play it, but I want to have it on mute. Okay. Okay. Looks pretty good on the computer. Weird. Okay. Calm, cool, collected. Which I'm not. So hi. I'm here to declutter lipsticks today. I am wearing a Milani lipstick that is an old line. Sorry about the cat. It's just color statement. This one is called Very Natural, although it's not very natural. It's kind of like a bright medium pink. I found a drugstore that sells these, and it's a CVS that's not my CVS, like it's not real close to me, but now I want to go back there and buy all of these, but they're mostly like nude and pink, and how I store my lipsticks, I'm trying to decide which one to show first. Most of them are in this tin that I have decorated a bit, just some random stickers I had. I sort them by color. I have my purples over here with one giant set of CoverGirl lipsticks. But otherwise, they're in here. I think I have a clear gloss in my purse and like a couple down by my desk, but they're ones that I want to use up or like I just feel like wearing for the day. And I brought all of the potential declutters up here. I was trying to figure out how to keep this like in the camera, but also you can hear me or you can see swatches, like, because I know I'm going to be covered in swatches by the end here. And as you can see, like, I don't really have room to put more of these. So I either need to find at least a couple that I can declutter, or I need to, hush, darling. I need to be able to declutter enough purples or CoverGirls, which isn't going to happen, that I could maybe like move a set from the tin to this. I love these organizers. I bought one for my purples and put all my blushes in it instead. I need to turn the sound off on my phone because apparently I have not done that, and now you probably just heard an alert. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make room in here, especially enough, the cat is so funny, especially enough to do like a whole set in here, but like things like I have like these Black Radiance lipsticks, like these are all purples, but I do have a couple others that maybe I could put in that organizer. I don't think it's gonna happen. They're falling everywhere. I wonder if I can kind of get this in the shot a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I have a wipe for when I inevitably start swatching everything. But yeah, the main goal is gonna be to find a couple spaces in here. So, gosh, let me show you this again real quick. I have these CoverGirl Exhibitionist lipsticks that were my first favorite, like, line of lipsticks. And, there are some weird colors in here. There's some orange, 2 blues, I have a bunch of purples, 2 whites, a black one. None of these are going anywhere, even though I have some that I don't use very much. But they're apparently, I think they're discontinued. And there's like this clear tube now that like, there's like a new line in the drugstore, and I haven't tried any of them yet because they seem kind of boring, to be honest, so far. But some of the names are the same. I've been storing those for a future video, and now they're discontinued. Yeah, so that's great. So there's a couple of each color category over there. They just look really cool all together too. So I did that. So they're not going anywhere. What color should I start with? Let me change something on the laptop for a second. I don't know what top chat even is. I would prefer it live chat. So what color should I start with to try and declutter? I will say that I have 4 teal lipsticks. 4? Yeah, 4. I have a teal lipstick video. They're not going anywhere. I don't use this peacock one a whole lot, but they're teal, like, and it's still good, right? You're still good. So I don't think I'm getting rid of any of those. Yeah, it's still good. Oh gosh, that brings back memories of wearing this lipstick. Sorry, the cat's coming back. He's probably going to interrupt. Okay. So the teal isn't going anywhere. I have 2 white ones in here. Can you see? You can't really tell what they are. I don't really wear white, but it's hard to find white lipsticks, so they're staying. Okay, skipping over to black. I actually have all of these swatched. I have a few more that I got after I made the swatch videos, but for the most part, all of these are swatched. The CoverGirl ones are mixed into the other colors. I'm kind of doing the easy ones first, so I might as well just say, like, I'm not getting rid of any black ones. This liquid catsuit one, I don't wear very much. It's only the second black liquid lipstick. I don't know. Are you still good or are you dried out? If any are dried out, that's an easy, like, no. Nope, it's not dried out. The problem with that one is just that it dries down and cracks really easily. But now that I kind of have a lip liner situation, like, kind of figured out a little better, like, I haven't used it before now. Oh no, these are gonna get all over my everywhere. Let me grab the tissues real quick. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Okay. He's laying down like a good boy. When they don't dry down, I don't want them to get everywhere, so I'm just gonna kind of pat it. But there's gonna be swatches everywhere. All right. I know there's a black one over here, but again, I'm not getting rid of it. Gray. There's 4 gray lipsticks. They're swatched. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I turned that alarm off and it still went. This is like the worst like job live streaming, other than the first one where I left for an hour and didn't click out of it. There's 2 grays that I don't like. He's giving me the funniest look right now. Good boy. This one was just from Amazon. Meet Girl Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. How are you a matte and a gloss? That's always been my thing with this. It doesn't smell quite as good as it did. Oh, but it's gorgeous. It cracks a little bit when it dries down, but it's still good, so I guess I'm not getting rid of that. This one was from my friend Jackie, which is sentimental to me. It's a very dark gray, but I need to check a lot of the liquid ones because, oh, this might be dried out. See, but I'm not going to replace, at least not yet, a gray lipstick, so I need room in like the pinks and nudes. Maybe I can shuffle them down. But yeah, this is, let me just make sure. Yeah, that's patchy and dried out. Okay. It's a nice dark gray, but you can see it's even patchier than the thinnest one. I'm also like, I'm gonna pull some and then see later if I can bear to part with them. But if it's dried out, then I can get rid of it. So first lipstick, decluttered. Just gonna set them over there for now. Boy. Okay, so those were easy. There's a very small collection. There is one silver from CoverGirl that I'm obsessed with, and I actually have 2 of them because I was afraid of it running out. Gosh, I look so shiny. Let me just kind of do this real quick. Sorry. I'm so shiny. Good boy. I didn't feel like it was that hot in here until I had to like quick go live stream, like I was running late. Oh, what should we do next? I'm trying to do the small collections first because I'm probably not going to get rid of many weird colors unless, like that one, it was dried out. So all right, so that's teal, white, gray, and black. We've got 1 out so far. I really don't know what to do next because I also want to do a color that like people are gonna probably care about. Maybe strategically I should wait till the end for that. I don't know. Let's look at my like yellow and golds. Should I do that? I know it's not like rainbow order or anything, but let's just knock out these weird colors. So there's no yellows over there. I don't think I'm getting rid of any yellows, but we'll see. There's this weird Amazon brand called Home Beauty. I'm just gonna kind of check and see if it's bad or running out. No, it's okay. It's always kind of been a little bit like clay. I used to hate this color until I became like a color collector, and then I was like, mustard yellow is kind of interesting. So that's staying. The other mustard yellow I have, I don't think this is ever going anywhere unless it smells so bad that I'm like gagging. Not in a good way. This is called Golden. It's from Melt. This is a $19 lipstick that I got for $3. Yeah, it still smells really good. I'm not going to swatch it because it's very similar to this one. I'm not going to be able to swatch all of them. And I know there's a lot of pinks and nudes that I'm going to want to swatch later. This is just a fun gold gloss. I count it as a yellow. I believe all of these have been swatched. I don't think I've gotten any more yellows. This is a gold Wet n Wild Perfect Pout, I think they're called. None of these Ever liquid lipsticks are going anywhere. There's all kinds of wacky colors and I love them. And I have used them frequently enough that I don't think any of them have dried out. I know, kitty. I'm going to pick you up in a few minutes because I don't want you going the whole time here. I wanted to make it so you could see the little display down here, but I don't know how that's going to be possible, so I'm just going to lift them up. This one. Again, from Amazon, Vibely Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Gloss. How are you glossy and matte? This has never been a strong yellow. Let me see. I'm going to put it here and then show you. Yeah, see how it's very, I don't know if you can see. It's very, what's the word? Transparent? See-through? Thin? Why is it showing up on my arm like lower down? I did swatch a couple yesterday, but I hate to get rid of yellow lipsticks because they're so hard to find. And what would happen is I would put this on top of something because it's a nice color. Now that it's on here, let me just keep going and see if anything matches it because I don't think it does. These hard candy lipsticks are not going anywhere. They're discontinued, and it's a bit brighter than the other one. I'm gonna have to pick him up in a minute. Let me finish the yellows first. I know this JCat one is a little darker. It still smells good. I got a set of these that were already gone bad. However, the ones that I individually got seemed fine. This one's starting to separate though. It's got like little white ickies on the side of it. Oh. What's this one? This might have to be a maybe. I didn't think about that this whole set is probably old and gonna go bad. I'm gonna put it over here. So it's a yellow and a gray. I did not expect to get rid of those. And then this is a non-cruelty free Revlon one that's just kind of a pretty gold. It's not cruelty free, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna use up a gold lipstick, but I'm just gonna hold on to it for now and won't repurchase. Oh, gosh. There's so many to go. Let me just keep going. I'm gonna try to do blue and green, I think. Blue was kind of in the middle of my thing here. Maybe I should move you guys down a little bit. Would that help with like the phone is a smaller screen than what the, you still can't see my thing here. What was I gonna do? Okay, blue. So there are two blues over here in the CoverGirl one, but they're not going anywhere. None of those are. Sorry if I repeat myself for those of you who are watching this in the future, but as people come in and out, I try to like kind of just rehash what I'm doing at the moment. So I have another Home Beauty blue one. Oh my gosh. I'm getting tired of you. You wanna go up in the bed? Let me put him on the bed. Hold on. I'll make him say hi for, not make him, but I love this cat dearly. He's just so mouthy when it comes to this. Come here. Oi. I'll let him say hi, and then I will put him on the bed like he went before, and you show him your pretty blue eyes. Yeah. You're the best cat in the world, but you're just very mouthy when Mommy likes to record or live stream. So we'll see if he he may conk out on the bed like he did that last time I was recording, actually. Good boy. Let me see. That'll solve that. It's weird, the light is making some of the nudes look yellow when I just thought I was going crazy for a second. Okay. My darkest blue is another Wet n Wild color palette. That's not going anywhere. Hard Candy's not going anywhere. This is brand new. This is a Black Radiance lip sculptor. Look at the shape. It's a lip liner and a bullet lipstick at the same time. Very cool. Very innovative. I'll look at that in a sec. Again, Ever Liquid lipstick not going anywhere. There's actually 2 of these. I'd say they're fairly new, but like kind of everything is fairly new at this point because I became, like, I've always been fascinated by makeup, but I became a huge makeup lover and like user in 2021. So it's actually not that old of a time, like, you know what I mean? Like, these haven't been here that long. Another Hip Dot Just Fun Blue Gloss, that's gonna stay. Well, this one, oh my gosh. Oh, I don't think it exists anymore. OCC Lip Tar. I saw this one online in 2021, and I really wanted this color. I'm gonna swatch it, but I'm gonna have to be really careful with it because it does not dry. Look at how gorgeous that blue is, though. For those of you who are just joined, I'm trying to knock out the small sections first, which are my weird colors. So bear with me if you have no interest in blue lipstick. I don't think I can part with it. I love the smell is really nice. I've used it over top of things, almost like a gloss, or for some artistic looks. Alright, there's 2 Nicka K ones. They aren't that old. This indigo one is my only true like indigo lipstick because indigo gets skipped over in the rainbow a lot. See how it's like a purpley blue? It's a little sheer, but I just love it. This is not sheer at all. This is like the most opaque powder blue lip. Those aren't going anywhere. And there's 3 left. No, 4 left. Well, let's look at this J-Cat one because that one looked like it was going bad. This one looks fine. Does it? Yeah. This is another gorgeous sky blue. It's a bit lighter than the other one. Look at how opaque those blues are. So this one's fine, but the yellow one was going bad. I'll have to, yeah, it smells the same. The set that I got that was like bad from the start, they smell really bad, so it was obvious. Alright, I just got this NYX Butter Gloss. It's like a powder blue. It kind of makes your lip look purple when you put it on. This Final Vow it's a little bit annoying, but it's basically a gloss, and there's no real reason to get rid of it. I still do use it. I don't think any of these blues are going anywhere. Hold on, let me put him back in the box here a little bit. I mean, I pulled 2. See, the OCC one is like Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics or something. I doubt that it exists anymore, but maybe. I'll show you the last 2 in a second, but when I move some of them, they're so packed in here that like the next pile will fall over. So this is NYX Liquid Suede. Let me smell it because these have been borderline. It's okay. It's never smelled great, but this color is stunning. It's really good. I'm not getting rid of it. Nope, nope, not doing it. Just not. So we've got a gray and a yellow over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move to greens. They're kind of right next to my blues in here. So we've done, can you see it? Black, gray, teal, white, this is tucked in there, yellow, blue, and now let's just move to green before we do some more, I won't call them normal colors, typical colors. Green, 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 green. Okay, this is going nowhere. This is cap fell off, but I had it upside down. This is from the Lost Library collection. I think it's Fantasy Cosmetica. Yeah. It's a little bookshelf that you can like change up. It's the coolest thing. And it's a really interesting forest green. Look at how like mossy olive green that is. It doesn't stay on real long, but it's fantastic and decorative, and it's not going anywhere. This Home Beauty one has kind of always been a problem. It's never really had great coverage. It still smells fine. And you know what? It's going on fine. It's this one, obviously. I'm gonna keep it. It's not that old. I think I got it like a year or two ago max, so there's some interesting green ones here. This hard candy green isn't going anywhere. Sorry for the car going by. That must have been a motorcycle, actually. This was one of the first greens I got, and I noticed that it's getting all over the lid, so maybe it's exploded. What is in my nail right here? It's gotta be lipstick of some sort. Let me pat down that OCC one so that it doesn't get everywhere. I mean, I could swatch on this hand, but I think I'm just gonna erase the weird colors when we get to the normal colors, and then keep swatching on the hands that I want. So this one is the most gorgeous green. It's gorgeous. I think it's starting to dry out though. Oh, it still smells really good. Look at this green. And it's like a shiny topper. Looking at the quality there, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I might have to keep it right way up if it's like leaking, but and again, Ever Liquid lipsticks aren't going anywhere. This is my only like true mint green. It's spectacular. I also love this olive green I got from Amazon by Romy. I'll have to decide if all of these are going to be listed below or if I'm just going to like link the videos to the swatches. I'm probably going to list them all, but we'll see. This is my only green gloss. It's by Wet n Wild. I use that a lot actually. That's not going anywhere. All right, 5 left, and actually some of these might be possibilities. What is going on here? Oh, okay. This is a spring green. Now we had that one yellow one that got moldy. This is fine. You know what? That yellow one's gonna have to go because the rest look fine, and that clearly has that white like crap on it. Yeah, wait. Get a load of this green too. It's like neon acid green. It's so cool. This is Maybelline, which is not cruelty free. I bought it in the beginning. It's called Serpentine, but I do use it, and there's not really a reason to get rid of it other than it's not cruelty free, but obviously I won't repurchase. Okay. I'm quickly paring these down here. This one's called Apocalyptica Beauty, and it's like a dead zombie green, and it's fantastic. I'm keeping that one still. It smells fine. It's not dried out. Boy, it's starting to collapse just with the greens out. I can't imagine. Some of these greens are not in my initial green swatch video, so I'm planning on making another one just as an update. Also, that was my very first YouTube video that I recorded, so it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. All right, the reason why I'm not sure about these two. This is a Nicka K one called Sea Green, and it's always been rather sheer. And it looks a bit dry too. I want to put it on, but it's like not gonna happen right now. There's nothing wrong with it. We might not be doing any greens. This is a NYX Shine Loud one. I have a red one of these that I got for free from Facebook, but I really liked. This is a little bit difficult to work with because there's like 2 steps. I just don't think I can get rid of it. Sorry. All of these, I'm like, oh, I could get rid of this one. Nope. This one, nope. So, sorry. Let me just stick them back in my cardboard or we're going to have chaos. Everything's going to fall over. I'm going to put that, the sparkly, oh gosh, it's drying down. You know, I wish though that like they looked the same on your arm as they do on your lip, because it just doesn't happen that way. Alright, but I don't have many greens. There's no green over here. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I was hoping maybe one of them would have dried out, but they didn't. Alright, so we've got pink, nude, red, orange, and I might try to look through the purples. I need to do red last, because if I switch, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I switch colors, red's gonna like stay and stain. So I do need to do red last. Where'd my wipes go for this? Let me wipe off these swatches. It's my last weird color swatch. I should probably do nudes next and maybe pinks, because I need like my regular skin tone without being stained, and we'll see if these come off. I hope they do, or we're kind of screwed, or I might have to go get concealer. Oh no, they're not coming off, all of them. Oh no, that silver one. This is not working. Well, I should have thought of that, shouldn't I? That Home Beauty one doesn't want to come off either. How come you... They crack on my lip, but then they stay. Oh no! I'm gonna lose this whole hand for swatching. I'll have to go down on my arm, or like this side of my arm or something. Look at how green this thing is. Okay. Actually, wait, they're coming off. I just need to be a little more aggressive, I think. Sorry, this is like not. Alright, so let's see. Do we want to do nudes next? The new Milani one I got is definitely pink, and I definitely have more pinks than nudes. But they can be kind of like borderline, as many of you probably know. Alright, I got more off this time than I thought I would. That silver one that I wanted to almost get rid of is like actually the hardest one to get off right here. Alright, and then I have green on this other side. Sorry about my nails. They're always messed up. I have animals and anxiety. That's just how it is. Alright, so that's what's left over after the swatches. And I have a little bit green over here. Okay. I actually have nudes and browns together, and I definitely need to expand this. Just trust me. I do have quite a bit of nude lipstick over here. Actually, not as much as pink. These are swatched in my Nude and Brown lipstick collection. So, and they don't really show up on me that great. The thing with these CoverGirl ones is they have shea butter in them, and they smell amazing. So those nudes, I actually use them as like lip balm at night. Yeah. So, alright. So these are the nudes and browns up here. I forget how many I have. I did just do the swatch video, it was at least 6 months ago. Alright, I have a ton of the NYX Lingerie XXL ones. These aren't going anywhere. One of them is basically my lip color, or a little lighter, so it's not really all that exciting, but they're not going anywhere. They're like my favorite. Also the Milani Fetish mats, I think they're called. I just got this. I think it's in my August haul. I'll have to check. Maybe I'll have to do the September haul with it. None of those are going anywhere. We haven't seen any of them yet, but they're not going anywhere. Oh, I have two of them. I forgot already. I did replace one lipstick that I didn't like with this one. I think I talked about it in my live stream for August, and these are just so pigmented and perfect. What else is staying? It might be my oldest lipstick now, because I got rid of some of the other ones. This is called Skin Light. It's by Revlon, and I can't dupe it. It smells like 90s lipstick. It takes me back so quickly. I'm gonna swatch it just because, like, you can't see, it's like perfect still. That looks pink there, but it's called Skin Light. It's a nude. It's a brown nude. Nudes I classify as having a little more brown in them than the pink nudes. So like a true nude, I think is more of a brown. I have light skin with cool undertones, so it's gonna change depending on who you are, and what your skin is. This is my new favorite too. These Wet n Wild Silk Finish lipsticks, I think they're called Silk Finish, are $1 still in 2024, and they're amazing. And this one called Java, I've been eyeing it for a while, but I thought it was going to be too warm of a brown. It's a dark nude, where it doesn't look like it there, but it even could, forgive the blue swatch, it could even pass as like a muted orange. I'll try to leave it on for when we do oranges, but I have a muted red, I want a muted orange, and I want like a muted pink, which I probably have already, but the pink ones, you see how it's like darkening? I don't know if Bullet lipstick's dark. It looks so bad, I'm sorry. From the swatches already. The other one I have is a brown one called Cashmere. And it's a really nice kind of frosty brown. Those aren't going anywhere. And they're $1. Like, I just am blown away. Looks like I'm kind of doing my no-brainers first. Which is fine. This is an old Loreal lipstick called Organza. It's a frosty, like, deep nude. Even though it's not cruelty-free, I'm gonna keep it around until it goes bad or I use it up, because I do use that quite a bit. Okay, the next one's gonna be a little harder. Dark Brown Gloss by CoverGirl. Don't know if they make these anymore, but it's like almost my darkest gloss. The other one is like a black kind of, oh, is this dried out? Oh, see how it's like separated at the bottom? Oh, no, it's not. Doesn't smell like anything. I have a black gloss, but this is a dark brown gloss, and I use this constantly. I'm gonna need a like nice nude gloss. You'll see. So the dark brown gloss is definitely staying. This one, I love this line. I love this lipstick, but they're not cruelty free, by Revlon. It's just I don't know, it's just kind of a middle ground nude. It's at the top there, and it dries shiny. These are really good. I really hope Revlon like becomes cruelty free or sells to a cruelty free company or something, because I love a lot of their lipsticks. There's actually a set that I'm not going to bring down and show because some of them are close to being used up, and it doesn't help me make any room in this one. So, like, I don't know, why even bother? So yeah, Organza's going to stay, or no, sorry, we're on the Revlon one. I do have another Revlon one in that category, and it's a very unique color. I think it's called Perfect Storm. Yep. It's funny how I remember like a lot of the shade names. It's a little more sheer, but it develops into this frosty brown. See how like sheer it is right now? But as you build it up, oh, those L'Oreal ones smell like old makeup as well. I actually use this one a lot when I have like, when I'm trying to combine black, white, and brown. I'll have like, I have this picture I really, really like of a look I did where I used this lipstick and like a smoky eye, big lashes, and I had white and black checkered, where are they? Here, I had these earrings. Well, now one fell on the floor, but I loved them. Thing is, the reason why this one's difficult is because now I have that cashmere one. That is a little darker though, but I also have this hard candy one. It's called Hit the Pavement. And these are the ones that I said wouldn't go anywhere, and they're discontinued. They're all different. That one's pretty close. Do I need all three? The cashmere one's staying because I can replace it and it's cruelty free. This I can't replace, and this I'm not going to replace. Oof. This is so hard. Oh, this is so hard. I'm gonna keep it for now. I can't. Maybe I can get rid of this one. This one I could give to someone else. It's called Skinny Dipping, and it's a nude Wet and Wild, but it's matte, and I don't love it. It's just very drying. I have a couple other from this group. I think I got it a couple years ago. What do I smell? Oh, I smell that L'Oreal one. And the Revlon one, probably. The Skin Light one. Oh, why is it? It's like not a great smell, but I love it so much. I don't know why. Let me adjust here because I feel awkward. This is a possibility. It's just really like cracky and dry. It looks so pink. The nudes look so pink unless you swatch them next to a pink. It looks like this one is basically a dupe for this one so far. Skin Light is not. I forget which one is organza. What do I have on here? I have cashmere. This one and the Hit the Pavement one. What is the other one I have on here? This one, organza, and Skin Light. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think so. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna let this one go. Somebody else will probably like it, but it's not that it's a matte finish, it's that it's a dry matte. I've had this for a while and I really don't reach for it. I love the name because it's like skin-ny, like for New York, and then dash dipping. So it's more than just skinny dipping, it's like skin New York dipping, I don't know. But I'm not extremely attached to it, and I think I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's so hard. Okay, I got 4 more like brownie nudes. This one is another CoverGirl Vinyl Vow. It's not the same as the Exhibitionist one. It's the same as that black one I showed just a few minutes ago, and this blue one. This is a nude gloss, but it adds a much lighter pigment to everything. So it's not just sitting on top. You can barely see it. See how shiny it is though down here? It's not just that it's a shine, it's like adding a pale component. So unless I'm wearing a more pale color, which I usually don't because I don't have fair skin, I have light skin, and it'll make me look dead, although sometimes I go for those weird looks, so I don't know. But I think I'm going to hold on to this one a little longer. Again, I don't think they make them anymore. Alright, I have a Revlon, a Nicka K, and this Wet n Wild Cloud Palette. I thought these might be a dupe for the Revlon ones that I really liked. They're moussey. They're not really, they're kind of crappy. But this one, it smells like chocolate. This is gonna stay until the next declutter probably, because honestly that's all I like enjoy about it. I like wearing it, but it's very sloppy, and it's more for fun than for like wearing out. This Revlon one is called Iced Mocha. Honestly, I don't wear it very much. It's still fine. It's kind of, it's not a frosty brown, it's more of like a sheer brown. Wow, I'm really going in with that swatch there, but for a second I was just like, where's the chocolate browns? But then I realized I just didn't swatch them. I only have that one really dark brown though. This one. Can't just have one. I don't wear this a whole lot. This one might be able to go. I don't like wearing this one either. It's just the smell. And it's hard to use as a like lip balm when it's so dark. For me, you know. This is a maybe. I got rid of a nude though. I just don't use it. No, and I haven't swatched all of it. You know what I should do? I should go back to the browns and nudes swatch video. Because I have a couple browns. No, not really. I don't have a good brown in my CoverGirl one. I have a weird red, but I don't know. You know what? Let me swatch it. Let me go ahead and swatch this deep brown and just see, because I'm definitely gonna thank you whoever liked the video. I appreciate that. Let me see it. This is way darker and like a chocolate brown. Oh, they smell so good. Those are very different from each other. This one's a deep chocolate, like reddish brown. I just don't reach for it though. I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna declutter it maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'm losing my like section for these. Let me just stick a couple more back in there. There's only one left, and it's a Nicka K one, and it was called something that it doesn't look like. It's called Maroon. Tell me if this is Maroon. It's warm brown. Now, looking at these, I don't have that, but it literally looks like poopy on me. So I'm like, I really haven't worn it much. I also don't really have this color in anything else though. I don't know. A lot of these that I don't use very often, sometimes as I get better and more comfortable with certain techniques or certain colors, I'm glad that I have them and they come into play like later. I'm going to keep it for now because I think I'm going to keep all the Nicka K ones. They're hard to find. And I did get rid of a brown and a nude from this one. I'm feeling good about that skinny dipping one. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. I think that was the right call. I'm not feeling so good about that brown that I just put over there though. Even though it's Revlon and I won't be repurchasing it. They're not cruelty free. I just feel like I don't have that color. Maybe I should do another one that's like just the browns. I kind of want to do a swatch video that's like all of the possible nudes, like nude and pink. It probably drives me crazy though. Alright, so that's not all of my nudes and pinks, but it's enough that I got rid of this one for sure. This one, honestly, probably not. I'm probably gonna pull it back in, but I've got 4 decluttered lipsticks. And I was doing an inventory. I'm gonna do another shout out again. I did this out of inspiration from a video by the Artup. So tag your Artup and hi. We comment on each other's posts a lot, and it's really fun for me to see like someone mention the channel. But she did a really cool inventory that was like, I have this many of these, this many of these, this many of these, and I have like 270 lipsticks. A lot. And it's funny how like there's brow products that I could like declutter right now that are like, I have like 5 because I don't do a whole lot with brows, but like 270 lipsticks and I can only get rid of 4 so far. To 3.5, really. Let me give you like a sneak peek of that, because it may change by the time I get to it. Hold on, let me get the liquid. I just put, this includes glosses, liquid lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, everything. I'm just curious because I think it's $270, but let me just give you that number. Yeah, $270. I don't know how I remembered that, but I did. 3 lip liners are included in that. I use other things as lip liners sometimes, but I have 3 designated lip liners. So what? That's like 267 actual lipsticks. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's okay. We're moving along. We're moving along. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do purples in this video. I might just kind of like quickly go through and not swatch any of them. We'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna change my mind. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to leave these on so that I can compare some of the pinks. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of those 3 browns and maybe these 3 browns if I can, because the nudes aren't gonna look, or the pinks aren't gonna look like the browns, just possibly the nudes. So let me see if I can get rid of just those. Okay. I already forgot what this one was, but alright, and I can get rid of that light gloss. Okay. Bullet lipsticks come right off, but the liquid ones are like crazy. So this was that Revlon one. This one's called Partner in Crime. No. A lot of the first sets of lipsticks that I got, I remember the name of. So it's Partner in Crime. I think that was Skin Light. And then, what was that one? Organza? Yeah. Yeah. They smell so distinctive. And then this one was the one I'm getting rid of, right? Yeah, it's the really dry one. Okay. Alright. Even just getting rid of one nude means this new Milani one, the nudes and pinks are next to each other with a separator, so I can like kind of shift it over, and now I can actually fit this in here. I keep thinking that it's like from here though, so I need to put it away for a second. Instead of a coaster, I have a blush case under my water. I couldn't find a coaster up here, so I just used an old plastic blush case. I just thought it was funny, I don't know. Where to start with the pinks? There's a lot of pinks. There's also a lot of pinks over here. From here to basically here are pinks. Sorry. It's trying to work backwards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pinks just right there. But again, they're part of that pretty set, so I'm not gonna... This one, for example, this Enchantress blush, this one melted in the car by accident, and I had to like glob it back in here, but it's a really pretty princessy pink. I'm not going to swatch it because I'm not comparing it to anything and it's staying, but that name, the Enchantress blush thing, that's the name of one of the new CoverGirl bullet lipsticks. And I kind of want to get it, but I didn't yet, which is probably a good thing. Oh, okay, this is going to collapse the whole thing until I get some of them back in here, but... Low-hanging fruit, I'm not getting rid of any of these. I have Peony, Petal, and Secrets. They should be swatched in my pinks video, I think. I'm not getting rid of any of these e.l.f. What are they called? Hydrating Core Lip Shines. I love these. I wear these as a balm a lot, even the Ready one. I bought the reddish, actually I bought 2 of these by accident, thinking it was the color I wanted, but then I just kept them because I like them so much. My NYX XXLs aren't going anywhere. They're very similar. And I have them numbered because they're so similar that, like, and they do this weird thing where, like, the packaging basically looks similar and that you can't actually see the product in it. Sorry, I've been talking for almost an hour already, and we've got 3 colors. We're in the middle of pinks and maybe the purples I'll do, but so I had to number them like in like lightest to darkest to remember, because like I kind of remember that I have those colors. This third and fourth one are very similar though. But did I return them? No. Actually, I can leave these in here because they're pretty easy to tell apart. This is not going to give me much room. I hate it. It's a marker. It's supposed to be a stain. I don't even know why I'm swatching it, but it doesn't stain anything for me, and it's very drying. It feels like you're putting like an elementary school marker on your lip. I just got it. I think I've used it like twice. I mean, I've had it for a couple months, but have not reached for it. And I really don't like it, which sucks. I would kind of expected to like these a lot. It makes me feel better if I could give them to somebody else. So I could give that to somebody else. The gray one is dried out. That yellow one is bad. But the nude one and that one I could give away. Now, is that gonna... That's not gonna be the same size as a bullet lipstick, but hey, it helps. It counts. It counts. I'm getting rid of it. Ever liquid lipstick's not going anywhere. Just used this recently. Some of these I really don't know what to do with. Yikes. I just got this like really overwhelmed feeling. A lot of these came from the free makeup hauls that I get from Facebook. So I don't have like an emotional attachment to them necessarily. I just got this Milani one, Matte Innocence. This was part of a haul, and it's fairly new, so that's not going anywhere. I'm trying to like keep them separate. There's a lot more pinks. This is one of the Color Fetish lip stains. I enjoy the experience of wearing it, but either my lips are too similar of a color to show the stain, or it's not staining it. It goes on kind of liquidy, and it smells good, but I only recently got into Milani. It kind of throws me off when I'm looking down, because even though it's bigger, like when you're looking down, they kind of look like they're the same one. I think I'm going to hold on to that a little longer and just get rid of that CoverGirl one. This I rarely use because it's too light for me, but look at how gorgeous a pink this is. This is stunning. This stunningly light, bright pink. It's Nicka K. Hold on, let me put these back if I can. Put them back, put them back, put them back. One went on the floor with the earring. Oh boy, this is tough. Alright, let me kind of go in the order. I'm sorry you can't see these, but I'm looking at the big pink section over here. Part of the free hauls were these 2 ABH lipsticks. One is called Petal, which actually one of the Milani ones is called Petal as well, and then Dead Roses. I use these all the time, and they're like a really nice matte that's comfortable. I'm going to swatch Petal because I think it's similar to, yeah, look at how similar it is to some of those nudes. And this is the one I'm getting rid of that it looks really pink. Those look really similar. Okay, I'm really feeling good about getting rid of that nude one then. Dead Roses is just like a dark, pinky, purpley mauve. I'm not going to swatch it because I'm kind of looking, I know I'm not going to get rid of it and I use it all the time. So it's like an in for sure. I have two Revlon ones from that same satin ink line that I had the brown and the nude in. I do use these a lot too. And I'm not repurchasing them. Is that an excuse for keeping them? I don't know. This is almost like a nudie pink, and then this one is like a medium pink. They're the ones that dry down glossy still. I'm leaning towards keeping them. Where to go next? This is another free one from ABH. It's a really pretty, like, glossy, separating a little bit. Are you still good? I used it recently. I'm gonna put it on over. It's a really pretty, like, pale yet shiny, sparkly a little bit gloss. I enjoy that one. And they're cruelty free. I don't think I'd be able to repurchase it. This one's not cruelty free. This is another gloss that it's by Pat McGrath. The pink glosses, do I have many? How do I not have many pink glosses? There should be a million pink glosses in here, you'd think. It was free. These are expensive, but I do use it. I want a gloss that gives a little bit of pink. The one I'm wearing is more for sparkle. This one does give a little bit of pink, but not much, so I kind of want some more pink glosses too. I don't want to, like, lose my place here. I have some silk, actually it looks like I have 4 silk finish ones in pink. I have this hot magenta. Magenta's already kind of hot. This is called Fuchsia with Blue Pearl. I get coupons for like $1 or $2 at CVS, and these are one of the only makeup items that are under that threshold. So I end up with a lot of these, but so at this point I'm kind of just collecting them. But I'm not sorry. I have 2 frosty ones. This is called Pink Ice, and this is called Dark Pink Frost. I'm gonna swatch both because they're similar. This is the dark pink one. It's not very dark, but it is frosty. And then this is the Pink Ice one. It's more bright, I guess. Yeah. So far, these are very different from each other, and you can see how the top 3, look more brown now. Especially those middle 2. And then this last one is called Secret Muse. It's more of a, like, medium mauve. That looks very bright on camera, but it's more of a medium pink. I really enjoy it, actually, so they're not going anywhere. Have I given up any pinks? Does the CoverGirl stain count? Maybe. Let me just take out the ones that I haven't done yet, because there's not a whole lot of them left. Like, there is, but there isn't. I didn't swatch this one. I swatched those 2, and I swatched Secret Muse. Okay. It feels like I have more room in here. I don't know. I don't know if I do. Alright, is everybody swatched or gone through? Okay. 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 This was part of the free hauls. I got a Give lipstick. This is Gwen Stefani's brand from No Doubt. And it's close to a nude, but when I swatched it with the nudes, I feel like it's pink. It's this one here. is this one? This one's looking... Oh, that was the one that was from before. I was like, that one's looking more nude, and I thought it was a pink, but it's not. It was the nude that I'm getting rid of. Yeah, so that... They're so close to each other. This one's close to that petal one from ABH. I'm keeping that, because it's not my favorite. It's just kind of meh for me, but I enjoy it still. It sparks my joy, is that what we're supposed to say? I don't know. Wow, these are falling apart here. What is going on? That's a good thing, but I've only taken 5 out. Alright, I have this little Huda Beauty mini. I have almost decluttered this like 3 times. It stinks. And you get it inevitably in your mouth. It doesn't smell that bad, like, out of the thing, actually, but, like, look at how, like, it's a really pretty color. It's got a little purple in it. And this is why I kept holding on to it, because I mean, granted, this isn't my entire collection, but... And it's nudes and pinks. But it's kind of unique. That Dead Roses color is probably similar. Shoot, I'm gonna run out of space here, but let me try this Dead Roses one next to it and see if it's similar. So if it is, it's a little darker. This is Dead Roses. This is that liquid one. Oh, lordy. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm going to try to declutter it. Because I don't think I can give that one to somebody else, though, because it's pretty gross. Oh, you know what? I probably have a dupe with the NYX ones. I'm not going to do that now, because there's 4 NYX ones, and I don't want to run out of room. Hold on, I need water again. I get so excited about this, like, the night before. When I go live, and then there's like a half an hour beforehand where I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I kind of like it. I don't know why I said that. Okay, there's 5 left that I haven't swatched. Oh boy. These I fell in love with for a little bit. They're the Wet n Wild High Shine. I know they have a lip on them like Pat McGrath, but they're not Pat McGrath. This is a Mad for Mauve one. They're very messy because they're not the size of the tubes, so they roll around in there. I'm just going to put it here. That's not a very great place because you can't really tell. Because it's kind of glossy, I think I'm going to hold on to it. These will probably get, I don't know, they get used up. I reach for these a lot because I can kind of wear them by themselves and it doesn't look like too strong, if that makes any sense. It's looking similar to other ones I have, but it's looking similar to Secret Muse. Sorry, it's like this way. I should have put it over here for the camera's sake, but you can't really tell. But I think I like those enough, and I had fun enough with those that I think I'm going to keep it that way. Keep it that way? Keep it in my collection. Starting to lose my train of thought here a little bit. And surprisingly now, these black gray, oh, these are kind of doing their own thing here. I might be able to really condense the black, gray, and white. We'll see. I might have had some room in here that I didn't realize, and like when I just stick the lipsticks in, they're not necessarily in like a, you know, coordinated order. Alright, moving on, because I've still got orange, red, and maybe purple to do. I just got this Profusion liquid lipstick. It's a hot pink. It was $3 for this and a lip liner. I like it. It's very cheap. It's not my favorite, but the color is unique and it's fairly new and it's paired with the lip liner, so it's gonna stay. Does my green part of my eye still look green? Yeah, it does. I was trying to go for a more neon green, but it kind of didn't turn out that way. Alright, I've got 3 more pink lipsticks. 2 of them were free. These are actual Pat McGrath ones. They're not, like, see how the Wet n Wild one is it's got a smaller lip on it, but I think they're trying to bring that to mind. These are super duper expensive, but I got them for free. The packaging is also super, super cool with the glitter in it. This one, I believe, yeah, this is called Skin Sane, and I really thought it was a nude. But actually, I think it's a pink. Yeah, I don't see much brown in that. A little bit. I think I initially put it as a nude. Oh gosh, that one's close. Maybe I should move it. Sorry, I have that one over there. I don't know. I honestly don't use this a whole lot. And, I mean, the previous owner gave it to me because I'm assuming she didn't use it a whole lot. Maybe because we don't really know what color it is? I don't know. I don't know why I don't use it. I feel like when these came in, there were actually others that were very similar, and I did get rid of those. I feel like I should hold on to this a little longer. This one as well, it's more supposed to be a balm, but it's got some pink, like, or, I don't know. Let's see what kind of glitter it has in it. Ooh, I think gold. This one, even though they're not cruelty free and they're expensive, so I'm not gonna buy it, but like, it replaced a CoverGirl one that I really liked, but then it broke. However, then I found it. Okay, let me show you. It's called Call Me, and it's one of the metallic lines. It's a pink, glittery. Oh, shoot. It broke, okay? It broke. And then I couldn't find the other part of it. And then months later, I found the other part of it and can use it a little bit more now. I guess it's more of a silvery sparkle than a gold sparkle and looks a little lighter than the Pat McGrath one. But this one is definitely discontinued. I can't find it. I think the whole metallic line was. Although now that they have the new CoverGirl ones, I don't know if any of the Exhibitionist ones are going to be made because they kind of moved the shade names over. So, yeah, I guess now I have 2 sparkly pink lipsticks. Honestly, I like the Call Me one a little better. Yeah, I do. The cheaper one. But that one's gonna stay. The only one left is this Nicka K one. This has another name that is not what the color actually is. Okay, it's called Pinky Nude. I have to swatch it because it says it's a nude, but it also says it's pink. So, what color is that? Almost looks red here. That's not a nude. That is definitely not a nude. It's kind of one of those, like, I don't know what you are colors. It's a little bit salmon-y, which I had just gotten rid of one of those I don't know what you are colors in my first Project Pan year, 2023. It was a nightmare and I hated it, so I didn't do a lipstick anymore, but then I bought this one thinking it was a pinky nude, and it was whatever that is. So I'm like, great. Now I've got this one that I don't really even like. However, it's like brand new. Ugh. I put a dab of nail polish on the top because when you're looking down, they're all like this black dome. So the nail polish makes it easier to see like which ones are which. And I separate by color, but still, like, I have this one and this one, and they're very different pinks. So I feel like I need to keep the Nicka K one. Do I have another salmon-y one now, though? Like, clearly I just said I didn't. Yeah, I do have a salmon-y one now. Because the darkest Milani one, if this matches exactly, I might get rid of that. Where did I put it? No, it doesn't match it. It doesn't match it at all. Okay, it's staying. It's staying for now. The Skin Sane one. This one and that salmon-y one, I'm probably gonna declutter in the next declutter. Like, just watch that. Oh, I forgot about this weirdo. Sorry. I got this recently in a haul, and I was like, what the heck is this? The only thing it says on it is must-have pink. It didn't have any brand. I honestly, I don't remember what the brand is, although I did figure it out finally. Also, it's got like a brush tip. So it turns out it is a gloss, and you twist it. Can you hear the clicking? And the pigment comes out the top. And then you can, it's extremely thick. So it smells fine. It's a little sketchy because I'm like, what on earth is this? And it was a giveaway, you know, so somebody's not using it as much. But because it's so new and weird, I am going to keep this one, I think. Probably not for long. It's so thick that I imagine all of those clicks kind of do bring up quite a bit of pigment. I'd never seen a gloss like that before. So did we get rid of any pinks? We kind of did, didn't we? Hold on. I'm just going to get these back in, maybe in a way that makes sense, but probably not. I feel like I can't squeeze them in still. I gotta, like, the black ones, like, can move all the way up to here now. Like, there's some space in between. So I think if I just have cardboard dividers in there instead of, like, actual ones. So I think if I rearrange it a little bit, I will have room in here. But I'm still kind of not strategically placing them. Alright. Wow, I just love swatches. I learned so much from looking at the swatches together. And I'm just fascinated by the different colors. Ugh. Alright, so, sorry, I was saying, we are definitely getting rid of this one. And this one, it's time. It's time. I'm going to find replacements. So guys, it's been almost an hour, 20 minutes. There are 5 lipsticks I have decluttered for sure. And then this brown one, which, let's face it, I'm not going to want to declutter it. So let's just put it back. So, a nude, a yellow that went bad, these 2 pinks, and this dried out gray one. That is more than I thought I would declutter. Honestly, it really is. So we have done black, gray, white, teal, pink, nude, yellow, blue, green. I still have orange, red, and maybe purple. I'm gonna have to leave purple to the end because I kind of just, when I decluttered prior, I think I got rid of 2 purples. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna want to get rid of any more. But I'll take a look. I don't know. Say bye to these beautiful pinks and nudes. They're going away. They're coming off easily though, which is more than I can say for previous ones. I know this is very exciting, sorry. But we're gonna move on to orange and peach. Now I just did swatch these, so I'm not the swatch videos came out most recently for orange, and then red. Red came out last. Red was the last color that I had to do a swatch video for, not had to, but wanted to get the whole collection out. Now there have been a few additions since I put out the swatch videos for each color, but I was gonna do like a 2024, like all my new lipsticks this year or something. Let's see how many there were. Because I don't want to do like new swatch videos for them yet when they're fairly recent. And I don't think there's enough to like do the new ones by color as an addition, except for green maybe. Alright, let me wipe it down with a tissue. I still have some glitter from those sparkly ones here. Definitely some staining going on, but that's okay. Whew, this is like stressful. It's fun, but it's stressful. And I'd much rather like make the video as I go than like have to edit all these. Okay, alright. Let's dive into orange. Probably half of them are the NYX XXL liquid ones, so they're not going anywhere. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Thought I had more than that. I have two Ever liquid lipstick ones that are similar. I think that's what I was seeing. So, yeah. All swatched in my orange swatch video, so not going anywhere. Okay. There's not a divider between them and the reds, so I have to make sure that I get them all. Yikes. Oh dear, should I even bother? They were so recent. I feel like people are gonna want to see it though, so let's just do it. This one I thought was a coral. These are Wet n Wild silk finish. I will put as much below as I possibly can, especially the ones I talk about at length, but it may take me a while to put them all below, so if you're looking for one and you don't see it, make a comment so that I can like it once the description is out, so I can just make sure I tell you what it is. But this one's called Breeze. It is a beautiful, like, peachy, frosty color. I know some people don't like that, but I just find them really pretty. It's like a gloss and a lipstick combined. This one is orange with an exclamation point, but I did just recently buy it, and I like it, so it's staying. Another perfect pout. This is my fall pumpkin-y orange that I really like. I have two more High Shine Wet n Wild ones that are those messy ones. Yeah, you can especially see it with the orange. This is that bright orange, but it's not as opaque, so it's more of an orange gloss. It's very orange, but I do have the peach one as well. Let's see this. These are going to be close to nudes too. If I had enough arms, I would totally swatch my pink, peach, and nude ones in the same video. Very different. I mean, it is definitely peach. I think it has it in the name, right? It's called, yeah, Peach Please. So it's supposed to be a peach, but look at how, I mean, those are technically both orange, and they're so different from each other. Probably my oldest orange is this Peach Fizz L'Oreal one. I'm going to swatch it next to that other peach one so that we kind of can compare. I use this a lot. I don't know why, because the others are very similar. But this is one that, like, you know, they're not cruelty free, but I'm going to use it up. Maybe. In a perfect world. And I reach for it, so I'm going to hold on to it. Oh boy. They're getting a little out of order, so. Oh, I have one of the e.l.f. Hydrating Core, so I'm going to hold on to that. For sure. Remember how I said I have some of those Black Radiance ones, like the little purple set way back in the beginning? This is Tropical Sunburst. This is like a medium orange that I have in that set. That line, I guess I should say. So this is one that I could like put over there if I had room. And it's kind of a whole reason that I want to go through the purples. Because I don't think I have any others of these. I want to get them all. These are like $3, and I think with my couponing situation, like if I have all of the silk finish ones, I might go after these, but these are a little harder to find in the drugstore. I have to travel for it. I'm going to set it aside, not to necessarily declutter it, but to maybe move it, and that might help me have some space. I've been holding these though. These are two orange glosses. This Wet n Wild one, it looks like it's leaking a little bit. It's not very orange. It doesn't contribute much pigment, even though it looks like it would. Just kind of gives a little bit of shine. I'm not crazy about it. You know what? I may just pull it out and try to use it up, so that it's not in the box taking up space, but I just apply it throughout the day. I have used it though. The only other gloss I have, other than that Peach Please one, which is very glossy, and actually this one's looking glossy too. It's It's more frosty. But I wouldn't add either of these over top of anything else. I would just wear them by themselves. I have this coral exhibitionist one too, and this does add a little bit of pigment. But again, it's more coral than orange. Let's see, you know, this is more pink. It's a little shiny, sorry, in the viewfinder. I'm gonna set this one aside too, with that Black Radiance one. I wouldn't buy that one again. I bought it because the other, I have a clearish one. I think it's called Crushed Grapes, but it's actually pink, and it smells so good that I got more of these. They don't smell like that, and I was disappointed. The CoverGirl one I'm gonna keep. Okay, so I went over all of these. I was going through an effort to try and find more dark oranges. I think I talked about that in the swatch video for the oranges. This one is a really shiny, shiny bronze. It is so metallic. What? But it's brand new, so I'm keeping it. I don't think I've ever worn it for a look yet, but I was like, whoa, that's a lot more metallic than I thought. It's much more like copper or bronze than orange. Not what I was looking for to replace my pumpkin oranges, but that's what I got. Alright, there's only a few left in this color, and I do see one I might get rid of here. Is it this? Okay, so this one, does this look red or orange to you? When I first saw it compared to the red ones, I said, that's orange. And I got it thinking it was orange. So I put this one in my orange swatch video, and I put this one in my red swatch video, because I don't know. It depends how it dries down. It probably depends on your skin tone. So this might be an orange, but I'm not getting rid of it, so tough. I kind of keep it in between my red and orange sections, though. All right, so these are left. This is almost a mustard yellow. Oh, I got swatches all over it from last time. I thought it was a mustard yellow when I got it, but it's actually like a light orange at the top here. It's yellowy, but it's much more of what I call an orange. Like more of an orange than a peach, but it's like a school bus. School buses are yellow, but you know what I mean? Like it's basically an orange. And then this was like $1. It's LA Colors. It's very cheap, but it's a bright coral, and I actually like it. It's very waxy. I do reach for it. That one's staying. This is another Cloud Pout one. Remember the brown one I couldn't get rid of because it smelled like chocolate. This is more of a vanilla, like sugary smell. I think it's called Sugarholic actually, so that makes sense. Yeah. Did I show you how these end up? They're very pretty, but they shear out. They never dry down. So they're just kind of a mess. I got it because it was bright orange and I'm a color collector, but I could rehome this one and keep the brown one because I don't reach for it. Oh, this is so hard. Because it's not that used. I don't know anybody in my life who actually would want this color necessarily, but I could part with it. Kind of depends how many Milani lipsticks I go buy in like the next month. I think they were like $6.99 at the one CVS where I found them. I put it away, but I want them all. I didn't expect it to get so addicted to Milani. Sorry, I'm not talking very good right now, but I don't know what to do with this one, but I'm gonna put it aside because it's a maybe and I kind of don't need it. This is another one that I returned some of this line, the L'Oreal Infallible, in the beginning because I was just like, this is impossible to work with. But now that I'm a little better with liquid lipsticks, I like it. Yeah, and it smells good. It hasn't dried out or anything yet. It's a very pink orange. It's like salmon-y or coral. I swatched it in a couple of videos, I think. I'm gonna hold on to it a little longer. I don't use it a whole lot because it still gets thick. It cracks like in a thick way. I don't know how to explain it. I think the lighter colors are better than the darker ones. It was actually a dark brown that I returned. Oh, I have another one of these in red too. I'll show you. I'm gonna keep trying with these. I like them and they remind me of my first year loving makeup, but even if they were cruelty free, I don't think I'd repurchase them. So yeah, that's this gloss. I think I'm gonna set aside. This one, it's hurting my soul a little bit to maybe part with, but I think I might be able to convince myself. And then this one I'm going to put elsewhere to try and use up. So this is definitely going to come out of the box, but it's going to stay somewhere nearby. Alright, I'm going to leave these up. And it's time for reds. It is time for reds. This is the most recent swatch video I did. So it should kind of go pretty quick, but let's see. So first I made that orangey red one. I have 3 of these in red. Could I maybe get the colors going here? This is such a cute pinky red. It's called Fire and Ice. But I have those 3. It looks orange. It really looks orange up here, red back here. Anyway, this one's unique. I'd like a dupe for it, actually. I may have a dupe for this one, but because it dries shiny, I'm going to hold on to them. I'm not repurchasing them. This is the one I was talking about that is the L'Oreal Infallible. It is the only brick red that I have. It's not a warm red, like a... like a fire engine red. It's not a berry. It's just a brick red. I haven't been able to find it in any other color, and I struggled to find this. I knew I wanted this kind of darker, you know, brick color, and this one's called, it's called something weird. Stirred. S-T-I-R-R-E-D. Please help me find this color in something else. Doesn't matter if it's liquid lip or bullet. Honestly, I kind of prefer the... I'm not going to say that. I enjoy wearing the liquid lipsticks, but the bullet lipsticks I feel are less fussy, kind of. So I have to keep it until I can dupe it. I don't know what else to do with it. It's an Ever liquid lipstick that's not going anywhere. I bought this Dahlia Milani one thinking it was purple. It's actually bright dark red. Let me show you that it's much more berry than the bricky one though. Oh, they're gonna look similar in there, aren't they? This has much more purple in it, and this just doesn't. So it's purpley, but it wasn't a purple. However, this one made me fall in love with this whole line because, I mean, that was one swipe and it's like done. It's crazy good stuff. And I got the muted red one. Such a different color. It's like a red that you wear if you want to wear red, but you don't want to have to like have it be a bright pop of red. And this came about from a Revlon one that I needed a dupe for. However, I also found it in a NYX one. And this one is pretty similar as well. This is from my friend Jackie. It's called Half Caked. So I may have 3 dupes. I like having a liquid version and a bullet version of things. But yeah, the Milani ones are staying. Is it better on my lap or is it better if I look down here? I had a second NYX XXL red, but it basically came to me bad and I didn't really need a dupe of the color. so I let it go. I think I'm gonna have to put it back on my lap. Oh. I'm trying to like make sure I don't miss any, but also there's a lot more room. I mean, I have 5 out that need to go back in, but still. This is fairly new. It's a berry red Amazon brand called My Nana, or however you say it. I don't really know. Hard candy red. It's a very cool red, but not going anywhere. I have one of those really messy high shine Wet n Wild reds. See how messy? This is a very orangey red, and it is like basically a gloss. So, and I've reached for this a few times, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I do have 2 red like true glosses. One of them is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I have so much from that line. Definitely keeping that. It's my only like bright red gloss, and then this is my Black Cherry. It's a Revlon gloss, so I kind of do need a dupe of this. But for now, I'm just gonna use it as a darker red gloss. You can wear this by itself. It does have a lot of pigment. I thought I would be swatching more of the reds, but I kind of know what they are. Hold on, there's one stuck in here that I know. Okay. Silk Finish. Where'd the other one go? Silk Finish. I think that's all the red ones. Let me take out the red ones that I haven't done yet, because they're getting mixed in. Right? Is that okay? Yeah, I did the others. 2 Silk Finish. I don't wear red a whole lot, but again, I had a coupon that was going to expire, and I just didn't have these yet. It's called Dark Wine is the darker one, and it's exactly what you'd expect. The lighter one is called Cherry Frost. It's very pinky. It may be a dupe for that Fire and Ice Revlon one. Let's find out. See how pink that comes across? It's so bright. I don't know that I'd use that very much, but it might be similar to this one. Nah. We'll see when that dries down. Because, like, unless these are going to dry out, I don't think they're close to being used up at all. But I still have this, like, fear of, like, well, what if it does and I don't have that color? Like, come on, girl. It's fine. Yeah, the top one looks more pink. Almost looks like a hot pink, but it's cherry, so I don't, it's not. Okay, and I don't know if you remember me mentioning a Teal NYX Shine Loud. This is a beautiful red color, and the formula is much less, believe it or not, as a red, it's much less fussy than that Teal one. So I think it was just more of a color formulation problem than this lipstick line. It has a matte liquid lip. Look how nice and bright that is. It just pops like crazy. And then it has a brush on gloss that I was like, I'll probably never use that, but it actually really works well. I don't know that I'd buy more of these, but if someone like gifted them to me, I would be happy about it, because it's a little fussy with the 2 steps and the, let's just say inconsistent formula. But that's a beautiful red. I haven't swatched my brightest red with it, but it's brand new. Like, I just got it in a haul, and yeah, I'm keeping that. So we got rid of this skinny dipping matte one, right? I have another one that's red. This one I wear all the time. I think I have 1 or 2 makeup tutorials where I use this. I'll swatch it. It is dry like the other one, but it just really seems to suit me, and it's very flattering. Are those the same thing? I don't know. It goes perfectly with a couple outfits that I wear a lot. It looks similar to the muted one. It's not, though. It's more of a deep berry red. Let me put them, I'm going to look at them in my computer versus my phone and see. Yeah, you can definitely say they're different, I think. I don't know. So interesting. But this is like one of my favorite ones, even though that nude one I rarely use at all. And I clearly have more nudes that I could use. Okay. I left this one for last for a reason. I'm looking at myself in the computer and I'm like, not real happy with my choices today. It looks like the pink is fading. Uh-oh. It's buffering. Shoot. Here we go. Okay. All right. Whew. I need a pinker lip. Oh, now it's really delayed. And like the pink on my eye, it depends on where I look as to like how bright it is. All right, let me choose a pink to put on my face. What do I pick? I just like swatched all my pinks. I don't want to put that salmony one on. I want it more of a cool pink, but I want it a little bit glossy. I just want all the pinks. I used to not, I don't want to say not care, but I was like, okay, I have all the pinks now, but I really don't. I really don't. I learned a lot about like what the nuances are between the colors. A lot more. Let's try this Enchantress blush color that I told you melted, but it also has a dupe. I have to be careful putting it on because it's like breaking. See how like bright, like princess pink that is? I wish I had more powder right now, sorry. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Shoot, okay, I almost lost it again. It doesn't smell the same since it melted. Oh, my cat is so freaking cute right now. Sorry. All right, oh, I like that. It shows up in my phone at least. Does it show up over here? Yeah. Are you gonna get down? I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, baby. I'm sorry. He, like, his joints are hurting him, so it was hard for him to get off the bed. I don't know if you could hear him or not. Okay, what are we doing? This red, sorry. This is one of the L'Oreal reds that I do actually, sorry, it's the L'Oreal kind of lipstick that I do reach for in the Peach Flirt Organza. Oh my god, I never did it in the pink. Where did it go? What happened to it? I have a hot pink one of these. Where on earth? Did I take it out and it fell? It did. It fell. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, I brought the pinks out. That's another reason why there's so much room in it. Because they were on the floor and I didn't realize. This is a hot pink version of this. It's very hot pink. And then this is a very bright red. Extremely bright red. Not as bright as this one though, actually. I just watched these and I'm still like, ooh, I like, the way this looks. I guess I'm comparing different ones next to each other, but this is another one that I've almost decluttered a couple times. I thought about the hot pink one too. I'm gonna swatch this one just so that I like, I don't know, have it, that looks kind of red right now, but it's a magenta. I needed this color for a look one time. And this was the only one that really suited the color I was looking for. So I kept it. Same with this. I almost decluttered it a couple times because I just wasn't reaching for it. It's a very bright red bullet lipstick, but it's a little fussy to keep on because it's so bright. And it's the L'Oreal ones they're a nice formula. They're the ones that smell like old school makeup. It's like I know it's there, and I remember seeking this out. I think it was one of the first reds I bought new in 2021, not knowing it was so bright and that color would be so fussy. I'm still not ready. Watch me in a year, like, I'm gonna go back and watch this and then live stream it and see if I'm decluttering some of these. Alright, I think that was the last red one, so let me just put these ones back in there. And I'm gonna go through the purples real quick. Uh-oh. Oh, it's getting tighter. Come on, I thought I had more room now. I should probably, no, if I try to wipe this off, it's just gonna look like, you know, I slaughtered something. Whew, alright. Purples are the only ones left. Like I said, I'm not gonna, do this Revlon set, and I'm not going to do the multi-sticks in this video. People seem to really like the multi-stick video that I made, so you can go check that out. I've occasionally used those as lipsticks. I use them as lip liner, and I've put them in the waterline, although don't do that for the bright blue one. My gosh, that was like a disaster. Alright, let me put, should I put this down? I'll just move this back. How about that? Alright, my little orange gloss fell, but that's fine. Oh, how am I going to do this? So, I tried putting these in the first two rows, but then I was like not seeing which purples I actually had. So, I've got 32, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 30, 31, 32. This is a backup of the silver one. Yeah. So I ended up putting the purple bullets in the front, purple liquid lipsticks all the way in the back because they were the tallest. But I still had some purples left over, and I didn't want to move this because it looks so pretty here, so I just kind of put some more bullet purples in front of the liquid ones. Let's see if I can do it. It's hard for me to see, but I know you can see it pretty well. How am I going to do this? This is brand new. This is a perfect pout. You can't really tell what they are. These two are Nicka K. I'm gonna have to put it down again. I'm sorry. Maybe I can roll it in the shot a little bit. This is another weird Nicka K one that it doesn't actually look like the color it says it is. Dark Scarlet is what this one says. Packaging is not red. It's a reddish purple, but it's a purple. So, I have a really pretty lavender. Let's look at these two J-Cat ones, because if they have the little fuzzy mole on it, then I'm going to have to get rid of them. This one does not. It's a really pretty lavender. This one should have been darker, but it kind of looks like it would be darker a little bit, but it's kind of not. This one's fine too. This one's kind of smelling like it's gonna turn. I don't see any of that white fuzzy stuff on it though. Let me show you if you're just tuning in, because we could see it on the camera. So this is the yellow one. You see like the white fuzziness on it versus this purple one that it does smell a little off, but it's got a smooth side. Yeah, yuck. Darn it, this was a really good color, but I can't put that on my mouth, you know, that's gross. They usually have a faint minty smell, but I don't know when, and this one doesn't have a smell at all, so this one's starting to turn. I'm going to set it aside and just kind of think about that one. But getting rid of that one would make room for this other Black Radiance one. Isn't it weird to just have like the orange mixed in with the purples though? I mean, I know I have the CoverGirl ones, but I'm gonna put it there and see how I feel about it when it's back up in its spot. I'm starting to get these like on the rest of my arm now. So yeah, so my 3 Black Radiance, what are these called? It's not on the packaging. Like I said, things should be below, but have patience with me because it might take a while. There's 270 lip products. Maybe we're down to like 265, I don't know. These are 3 more of the Black Radiance Lip Sculptors. We had a blue one in the very beginning of this live stream, and these are purples. They're lip liner and lipstick. This is another Milani one from, which version is this? There's a couple. Bold Color Statement Matte. It smells like crap, but it's a really pretty plum purple, deep purple. So that's another Milani situation. I don't know that I want more of those though. Sorry, I don't know if you can even see it. Because of the smell. Yeah. And then this is one of the first, I think it's one of the first purples I got. It's from Revlon. I don't know if I'm going to swatch it, but it's a dark purple. It's kind of sheer because Revlon, sorry. Where'd you go? Okay. Revlon doesn't go too over the top with their colors, but there's no reason to get rid of it, and I still do use it sometimes, even though I have beautiful other plum colors. And the back part, I mean, it does have some room, as you can see. I had a coral version of this. This is a nice bright purple, very chalky, but it doesn't really matter. These 2 I don't wear a lot. This is a discontinued Heart brand. They're kind of purpley. They're like a underwater themed collection or something. They're kind of two-toned. You know what? I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them because they're kind of duochrome. I know they don't make them anymore. These were a gift. Any of the high-end stuff, other than one foundation and one concealer that I have, was from free hauls. So fortunate. So fortunate. Alright, please fit. Please. No! Oh, it was an Ever liquid lipstick that fell, and those aren't going anywhere. Okay. This is a Milani Fetish Balm, and it took us a while to place the smell. It smells like orange sherbet. That very, like, creamsicle kind of smell. I loved smelling it, but when I wore it, it started to, like, not smell so good to me. I don't know why, but I even tried another color, and I don't like these. It's a shame, because there's a lot I could collect, and they're basically, like, glosses. I mean, it's called balm, but they're, like, glossy. I'm going to keep the purple one, but I'm not going to get any more of them. It's like the one Milani one that was a dud for me. Elf Hydrating Core, not going anywhere. This is the Exhibitionist. It's not really purple, but it's, it comes out clear, but it's a nice gloss like the others are. I don't necessarily have to keep this one in here either, though, because it doesn't really come out purple. I kind of need placeholders up here because they're falling over a little bit. I have 5 NYX XXL liquid lipsticks not going anywhere. I have 3 Home Beauty purples. Sometimes I can see a difference in color between these two. Sometimes I can't. one of them looks a little bit more red and one of them looks a little bit more dark. So I'm such a purple nerd that I decided to keep both of them. I just can't decide which one I would want more, the reddy one or the darker one. I don't know. I have another Wet n Wild High Shine. I may as well keep keeping all the others. This is a mess up here. I have one Revlon purple one. It's a little bit fussy. I don't really reach for this very much. I don't want to get rid of a purple. I swear I did get rid of some of these. Oh, I have another one that's, it looks like it'd be hot pink, but it's actually, it leans more purple. I have to put it down. I'm sorry. They're falling all over the place. Which is another reason why I'm reluctant to get rid of any. Oh, this is a topper. Let me make sure it's not dried out. It smells a little weird, but it's okay. Oh, is it dried out? This is from Lime Crime, but it's like older. I might have to declutter this. I don't know why I'm so excited about needing to declutter a lipstick. I'm gonna try it on my arm over here. This is dried out. It's got glitter. But that was really tough to get out of the tube. And the tube kind of looks a little crusty. I'm gonna have to declutter it. Damn, I think this was a little bit expensive. I'll try it again before I chuck it, but this was brand new from a haul. I tried it last night and liked it, but it's kind of meh. This is a balm that smells just like grape candy, so I really like it, but it doesn't really show purple. But I put it back here. I have a NYX Butter Gloss. I have a Burt's Bees gloss. I have another one of these that I thought would smell really nice, and it doesn't, but it's a really nice purple gloss. And I think I've gone over these. Maybe these two. This is a Huda Beauty one that... Uh-oh, was there a glitch? It stopped, and then it said you were live again, so I don't know what's going on. But Huda Beauty, I think I got rid of another one of these because it didn't dry down, but this is the demi-matte version, and it does. And then remember that golden lipstick that I got from Melt? This was the other one I got. It's a deep plum purple. I don't love this one as much as the golden one. I don't know why I love the golden one so much. I think just because it's so unique, but I have to wear a lip liner with this. It's a little bit difficult. More difficult than the golden one. But I still like it. So I do have room for that one orange Black Radiance one, but am I gonna like look for it in the orange section and not be able to find it is my concern. I do have some room in the back, but they have to be thin enough to get in front of the liquid lipsticks and tall enough so that I can see them over this one. I don't think I mentioned this is another Vinyl Vow CoverGirl one too. Now, in my declutter live stream, like the first declutter one I ever did actually, I did get rid of a couple purples, and looks like I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. So let me show you the ones that I'm probably getting rid of. Obviously this one, the purple J-Cat one that's starting to smell a little weird. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I can put that on my face. I've used this several times. It's brighter than I thought it would be. I don't know why this purple one's going bad and the other one isn't. This one must be older or something. Gosh, I still look so shiny. Oh well. Is my hand like shaking? Jeez. The other J-Cat yellow one, that's definitely moldy, so this definitely is getting thrown away. This Nude Wet n Wild one that is just kind of dry and I don't like it, but I could give it to someone else. This CoverGirl marker that I just hate the texture of. Like, I don't like the way it feels to even put it on. Like, it was new, so I was trying to use it, but I might finally get rid of this little Huda Beauty matte one because it just tastes gross. I have to get rid of this gray Vanity one because it's dried out. And I'm probably not going to get rid of this orange. um, I'm probably not going to. Let's be real. I'm going to put it on the list. No, I'm not. It doesn't fit in my hand. All right. So, I was trying to hold them all up. We also got a gloss out of the tin to put elsewhere, and all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that took 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Why are these so hard to part with? I'm pretty confident about this. I mean, the Huda one, I use it, but I did kind of hate using it the last time. So I think it's time. I think it's time. Okay, I'm gonna set them over here. One almost hit my cat. Here's the tin. There's a little room. There's a little room. Not much. There's definitely some space, like I showed before, where like the black ones are kind of shifting down, and I think what I could do is expand the nudes in there, and then, oh shoot, could you imagine if I dropped all my purple lipsticks? So there's some space up here, so I think if I shift the nudes down, that also gives my pink section some space. I didn't really get rid of any in this strip, and maybe like, no, other than this cloud pout, I didn't really get rid of any oranges or reds. Fits. I remember needing it recently. I'm gonna still keep it there, and I might not get rid of it, but I see some space in here. I see some space. Oh gosh. Okay. I want to keep going. Nobody's really chatting, which is fine. I understand it. I'm a small channel still. I know, I'm almost done. So, I mean, after 2 hours of going through basically all of my lipsticks, I have 7. At least 6. 6 definite. Probably 7. If I can get myself past that one cloud pout one. I also moved one over to the purple rack. That's not enough space. The only other thing I can think of, and I may do this at a later time, is to take all the glosses out of this tin. Like true glosses, like all of the CoverGirl Exhibitionist ones. Sometimes I do use the glosses for color, so, and I'm like an out of sight, out of mind kind of person, so if I see them here, I would use them more than if I have to check several different spots for them. That's promising though. Let me show you. Yeah. Mood hoops. I got one of my hula hoops from. So this was successful. Honestly, I didn't expect to find that many that I had to or wanted to get rid of. There's also that yellow that's... Oh, I already was getting rid of that moldy yellow though. Alright, alright. You ready to do something else? Yeah, I love you. I love you. Oh, I touched his foot. How dare I? Alright, thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's been at least 2 people here for like the majority of this. This was both fun and incredibly stressful to do. But it needed to happen. It also reminded me of some of the lipsticks that I have, which is good. So I can try to use them up. I say that because it's unlikely that I'm going to use them up, but maybe some of the older ones. There were a few maybes in here that I was like, I'll save it for now, so we'll see how that goes. if I start to get ones that are like ones that I like more, it might push me in the direction of getting rid of those maybes. Let me know what you think I should do about this Cloud Pout orange. Did I even swatch it? Yeah, I think it was this one here. It's just kind of patchy. Oh, they're getting on my leg. Okay. Ugh. These are hard to sign off on because it's like, how do I wrap up 2 hours of talking and this project? I love color. I love lipstick. So it's really hard to part with these, but I did it. I got 6 out. And 2 of them I could give to other people, 3 if I include this. I mean, I'm glad I found the one that was moldy so that I don't like accidentally wear it. But yeah, I tend to live stream on Sundays because I have time to, and I'm alone in the house other than the cat, so I don't have many interruptions. We are art and animals at FlyOn, sometimes anything in between. That is just my life. I know not many people are both interested in makeup and like falconry, but welcome to my world. And I do an artistic Tuesday. It's usually a makeup video at this point because that's the most, like I do the most in that category. We have a falconry Friday, sometimes with friends, because I have a lot of animals. Some of them are very vocal. And I like to feature them, teach you about them. And the falconry has an off and on season, so it's hard to do that throughout the year. And then Sundays, I do either one. I usually have more artistic videos than animal videos. It's, I know. Part of it is editing. What was that? He just meowed with like licking his mouth, so it was like, blah, blah, blah. I'm almost done. Okay, so I gave you the spiel. Subscribe if you want to see those videos, see when I come out with them. It's really helpful if you do, and even if you just click on them and watch them for like a few minutes. It's really helpful when people watch things from beginning to end, and I'm hoping maybe this live stream will attract some decluttering fans like I am. I like watching declutter videos because I like seeing an entire collection. So we hope to see you soon. If you're watching this now or in the future, give it a like. I see 1 like on there, and I was really excited when I got it. We will be coming out with, I think, a makeup brush video on Tuesday this week. And stay tuned for more declutters, more inventory, more swatches. We can't wait. So, take care. We will see you soon for sure. Thanks for watching. Bye. I always forget how to stop these. Oh no! Yes.